What's up, guys? It's your boy Grants back with another video. This is Warpath. Stay tuned, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Welcome back, everybody. We're back with another Warpath video game, and we're going to go over today some key things that I learned and try to dig into this as fast as possible. But today I learned that there are two servers, which most people know. The first server is the beta testers, the ones that have grown up and advanced quite a bit. And most of the new people after the official launch are on the second server. And as you can see on my screen right here, we're going to zoom out a little bit. And right here you can see this world symbol. We're going to go out of it. And right here you can see that we have an entire world map. Now, none of this has been populated yet. It is being populated in Moscow area, but I found out today that the Smolensk, however you say that, Smolensk, that was the very first start for them in the beta testing. And they progressed and took over cities. So as you can see, most of the time the people that are on Discord that hear something about a city, it's not talking about your personal command center and base. It's talking about these cities right here. So as you can see up here, level 1 city looks like this, level 2, 3, and 4. And as the big ones are, these are level 4s. And they go down. You take over these territories and you get bonuses and resources and different things like that. So it's all about taking over the entire map. So even though this is a server, it has an entire map to be taken over, which is kind of cool because as you can see, there's quite a bit. You got Moscow, Berlin, Istanbul, Rome, Paris, London, and even some of the American things. Really crazy is they have Dallas, Texas. I'm from Dallas, Texas. So that is pretty neat that they have Dallas, Texas. But anyway, and we will get into at a later time all of the things of these maps and how to take them over and all kinds of goodies. Man, we got lots and lots of time on our hands to, go over all this and go through it as well. So the beta testers that are on the first server that have all of this map taken over already, they've been at it for over a year now. So quite a long time in that map. And we hope to look at some footage of some of the stuff that they go through as I can get my hands on it. But anyway, let's get back into this now. So we're going to go back into where I very first got in the game, and we are going to go back into the base. Well, if I click the right symbol, it would go back in there. Alright, so we went over the other day some of the different features to be able to advance rather quickly and stuff like that, but I wanted to go over a couple different things, which is troop types. Okay, so I found out today that there are pretty much 3 different factions or whatever. So when you go right here to the assemble, you can see that there's 3 different icons, and if you notice on the icons in the backdrop, they have a different symbol for each one of these. These are the different factions, okay? And if you go, where's it at? Here, I'm going to find it one of these times. Hold on one second. Right here. If you go here, you'll notice these different factions. So, in the red, we have the Martyrs Watch, the blue, Camp Liberty, and the gray, Vanguard Division. Now, why is that so important? It's important because these different ones have different troops, different vehicles, different stats, different things that they do. Okay, so when we go back to our units right here, as you can see, like this one right here that I have the 5-star, it has the Vanguard symbol, and so forth and so on. So these 3 factions are very important as to what kind of units we can get and how they affect the gameplay or whatever. Now, within these factions, they have a bunch of different I'm going to call them troops, but a bunch of different fighting vessels that you can use. Okay, so you pretty much have your infantry, which is on the ground, and they shoot or whatever. They are usually used on the front lines because you're able to bunker them down. It's a button that you can push. And that way they can kind of tank, or you can get a heavy tank or a super heavy tank, and these tanks can be on the front line. They also have tank hunters that go after specific tanks, and they have these ones right here, which are like the missiles, or oh, here we go, right there. So we have some of these, the howitzer. These guys pretty much pound the crap out of infantry. So whereas, you know, you have infantry and it's trying to take people out, your rockets and your things like that are going to try to take out most of the infantry. Your tank hunters are going to hunt after like certain size ones. So like if you go to tank hunter right here, it's going to say that it's hunting after the heavy tanks or whatnot, and so that's kind of how you know. This one right here, as a heavy tank, it's going to counter a medium tank or anybody down, so it's going to be able to have the front line so that the back line can, you know, be your powerhouse or whatever. And so as you do these, you have 3, 4, and 5 star usually that you get, and you usually get those off of the cards or whatever. So let me see if I can show you. Right here, I call them cards, the tickets or whatever they are. They're gray right here. You can draw them, and they will they'll give you some of those vehicles or whatnot. And as you can see, here's some gold ones right here. This one is a specific faction though. This is Martyr's Watch units, so it just came out right here with the clock. But I don't have any gold tickets yet. This one right here is just all camps, all units that you can get, and that's how you get most of them. Then when you get them, you are able to upgrade them. So like say if I go into this one right here, it has 4 tabs down here: upgrade, modify, parts, and info. This info section is going to tell you everything you need to know about it. And let me get back here. The modify right here is going to help you upgrade all the way down different things. So these things right here, as you can see, increase power, firing accuracy, just a bunch of different stuff. And it takes these little wheel keys. So if you ever wonder what the nodes, the little wheel things are, sorry, I don't know the proper terminology. Those things are going to help you to be able to upgrade it. So like take this one for example. See, I just upgraded it, and so forth and so on. So you can get those daily. You can also go right here to your arms deal where you buy packs, and you can go to the black market, and on the black market you can have some of this stuff. So like say I want to buy some of the ammo or whatnot, and you pretty much need those keys, and you also need the ammo. So the ammo is used whenever you're trying to upgrade. So as you can see right here, my tank is a level 30. Well, to go from 31 to 40, I have to upgrade it. And so as you can see right here, I have plenty of these, but I do not have 800 ammo. So I can't upgrade because I don't have the ammo. And then from there, I would be able to go 31, 32, all the way to 40. So the ammo is pretty important, different things to be able to get that. So modify, we want to just bring these up as we go. The parts, these are done by different events and stuff like that that you can get in the campaign, which is right here, the different campaigns. You can get some of those parts and do those. You can also upgrade them. Sometimes they get better, and you can switch them out or upgrade them, and do these. And I found out today that you can also disassemble. So right here, whenever you've upgraded this a lot, this produce building, you have a symbol called disassemble. And usually most people just, disassemble some of their guns. Like, let's say I disassemble this, it gives me some of those wheels. So like usually all the level 3s, you can disassemble those. But it also has unit restoration and parts disassembly. So once again, you can deal with the parts if you have double or triple of them and you don't need them or whatever, but also unit restoration. So you can technically click on this right here, and even though I've leveled it up or done whatever, I could, for 20 of these, restore and get back, and it would take it down to level 1, strip it, and it would be done. So that's like if you've leveled up something, you don't want it no more, you got something better, you want to try to, you know, put back into it or whatever, you can technically, just like this. Oh, it's deployed right now, but anyway, you can take it and disassemble it, get all of that stuff back, and use it on something else. So that's pretty cool that you're able to do that from the disassembly or whatever. So don't worry about you know, upgrading it and worrying that, oh, I'm not going to want that later on, or I'm going to want something else. You can deal with that by disassembling it. And so that is just some of the basics as far as unit types and getting into the units. What you want is you want either an infantry or you want a tank, a heavy tank, to be one of them in the front, like I have right here. This is a heavy tank, this guy right here. And then I have a tank hunter, and then I have my rockets, and then I have my infantry. I do not have another rocket, so therefore I just did the infantry. So it's kind of like I have 2 tanks right now, but I had it already leveled up, so I went ahead and used it. And then later on we'll go into another guide with the commanders, and then we'll try to, you know, pick apart each specific thing, what's best for it. There's so many different topics to talk about, guys, and there's a lot of things to get into. So anyway, I want to make this video somewhat short so you guys aren't too long on the video. So leave a comment down below on some of the questions that you have, or something specific if you want me to try to delve into it. Otherwise, I'm going to go topic by topic, different things that I found out, and hopefully it helps you guys just a little bit to get over the edge curve of what's going on inside of the game. Anyway, guys, thanks for staying tuned. Peace.